Okay, this is Phil at BOE Fabrication, going through the basic setup for the data controls on Power to Win, the editor program. When you first load Power to Win, you'll see a data control screen over here that looks similar to what you see on the right. It's just a bunch of overlaid things that really have no bearing on what you're doing. What I suggest you do is go up here and click this white New tab here and just call it EFI. That will bring up a blank screen. Now you need to start adding in the controls that we want to watch. Click this button, Add Control. The first thing that we'll add is an RPM monitor, so click this little three dot right here, go down to RPM. It'll say RPM in light gray. I prefer the 7 segments. Highlight that, hit OK, and then you can click and drag and locate this wherever you like. I would right click on it to edit the control and drop it down to 0 decimal places. Some things require more or less decimal places for the appropriate monitoring. RPM, we just need to see whole numbers. Again, go up here to add a control. One of the next important things that we'll watch is airbox pressure. That shows the amount of manifold pressure or boost that we see, as well as vacuum. So go down to airbox pressure, hit OK, 7 segment again, highlight it, hit OK. Now they always kind of fall back in the background of the top left, so just take this guy and drag him over here. Should say airbox pressure. And airbox pressure I like to see just 1 decimal place. You'll repeat this process till you have this entire data control screen populated, which I'll show you what to have in there in just a moment. Very important though, you'll want to hit the Save button as you go along. See where it says Save Template? If you don't do this, all your work will be lost. Now I'm going to fast forward over to what I've already got set up on my little BOE EFI tab over here. So this is just to show you what the final product should look like. You can see across all the things that I monitor on this, which is RPM, airbox pressure, lambda corrections 2, lambda set point, etc. It goes across here. I'll leave this up for just a moment so that you can see this and pause the video so that you can appropriately set up yours. But you'll notice in here the decimal points. We need, again, different granularity for particular data controls that we need to watch. The only thing that we watch with 3 decimal points is the injection, but you'll notice up here in the lambda 2, lambda 1, and lambda set point, we do tend to watch with 2 decimal points. About everything else, though, we can watch with less granularity. So use this as a way to do it, and again, remember at the end, hit Save so that you don't lose all your hard work. That is how you set up the data controls for EFI.